Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. It figures to be a wet one. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs. The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
On the clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, number.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You can get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's
third.
Javier Baez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On the ground for Cano at second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If you're seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. So here's Jeff McNeil. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Hayward retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
The 1-0 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And it's 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
One and two, here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Nimmo. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
The right fielder, Jason.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting it. The second baseman, Jason.
First offering on its way. Base hit into right center.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
At the plate now, Yu Darvish, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pops this one up. Cano calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set, and the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 6.
Next up from New York, Dominic Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP, Chris Bryant.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the...
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kyle Schwarber is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that ends the inning. The Cubs get a run. That'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And they start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Here's Cano now at second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play. But these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting. Second base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down. So here's Brandon Nimmo back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So here's Pete Alonso. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Up next to the bat,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Good battle. Count remains full. Alonso at third with 2 away. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready for another chance. Yu Darvish. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Rizzo.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy
Leading up
high.
for the Mets,
Thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, Dominic Mets.
First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, Tommy.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There's Cano. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Kyle Schwarber will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Eduardo Nunez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that's in there for a strike.
Nunez.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And he struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys.
6.
I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Alonso.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 2-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Gipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last. Trip. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 11.
So coming to the plate, Yu Darvish. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And he will get there to make the... It's Robbie Cano now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Contreras has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The right fielder, number 2. Dominic.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Got him swinging in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hayward coming on. And, oh no, it's off his glove.
Now batting.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. 1-0 the count. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit back toward the mound. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Behind 0-2 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Now Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now batting, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Fouled away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Contreras, so far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Jerry's Familia gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 27.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Familia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
High in the air out to center field. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In to score, the runner from third. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. And here's the former.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Pitch popped up. Alonso has room in foul territory. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 40.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it, and there's out number 2.
The batter,
striding into the box, Javier Baez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Grounded to third. And that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
The right fielder, number 2.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dominic Smith goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
One of the best ways.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Yu Darvish is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.